Okay, y'all. So, the article I'm about to read for you, right? I got it from the Daily Mail, but I can no longer find it in the Daily Mail after printing it off this morning, which would be 18 August 2025. Y'all are going to get this like the 19th of August, presumably, if I'm allowed to upload it on time, because I've uploaded plenty of videos today. Maybe the 20th of August. Pardon the burp. So, without further ado, I'm going to read you all the article, then I'm going to come back and discuss it. OnlyFans star Lil Tay, born Claire Hope, did not hold back as she slammed women over the age of 25 who work a traditional 9-to-5 job in a bizarre Instagram video posted on Saturday. The rapper and OnlyFans star sparked fierce backlash as she railed against those who have normal professions after bragging about her earnings from the adult content site. If you're over the age of 25 and you're still working a 9-to-5, you are a failure, Lil Tay said bluntly to her 5.7 million followers. Like by then, you should have already made your bag, she continued. She then encouraged ladies to join the adult content creation site OnlyFans like her. Who gives a F what anybody thinks? Screw your family. My family kicked me out. I got disowned. They don't talk to me anymore. They don't F with me. But who gives a S? Lil Tay claimed. I can literally buy their whole life if I wanted to. I'm good, she added. In the video, she also told followers to F in education and claimed that going to Harvard University would have never helped her make 8 figures. Interestingly enough, Lil Tay is new to OnlyFans platform as she joined last month, just one day after she turned 18. When she launched her OnlyFans, Lil Tay promised fans glimpses of her birthday suit, and within just 2 hours of joining the adult content platform, she had 100,000 subscribers. By the third hour, she had raked in over 1 million, posting a screenshot of her earnings with the caption, "We broke the F out of that OnlyFans record." At the time, her announcement sparked some backlash as some of her dedicated fans branded the news as deranged and slammed those who had subscribed to her page. While she may be making a pretty penny from OnlyFans, many users in the comment section of her new Instagram post weren't fans of her bold message. "Sorry, girl, but I'm going to college," one person wrote. Another agreed, "So being a doctor means I'll be a failure?" "Nice rage bait," someone else typed. Lil Tay first went viral in 2017 at age 9 after posting videos full of foul language and violent behavior. It later came out that her brother Jason was feeding her lines off camera, sparking concerns that she was being exploited by her family for money. Around the same time, her mom, Angela Tion, lost her job as a real estate agent for allegedly using her employer's properties and cars in her daughter's videos. After a brief hiatus, her Instagram account suddenly went dark. Then, in 2018, Lil Tay became the center of a nasty custody battle between her estranged parents that played out heavily in the media. In August 2023, a post from Tay's verified Instagram account claimed that both she and her brother had died. A day later, TMZ reported that both siblings were alive. Lil Tay later alleged that the post was part of a hacking incident, though fans have suspicions that it was her father behind the hoax. Let's get some reality off of my chest before I go hard, because trust me, Tara's going to go hard on this one. You all don't see any images of Lil Tay at all, not as a little girl, because obviously that's exploitative. We're not going to get into exploiting children on this channel. So I won't be putting up pictures, and you didn't see pictures of the actual Lil Tay. despite the fact that she just turned 18 this year. I'm not going to put pictures up of little Tay. If you want to go look that up, be my guest. What I'm going to discourage you from is going and looking up the videos when she was a little girl dancing on cars holding stacks of money. Because that was the works of her mother, who wanted to put her daughter in the spotlight. And there's a myriad of reasons why she could have done that. No one could come up with any one or many theories as to why her mother exploited her. I found out about Lil Tay like maybe 2 to 3 years before the COVID pandemic. And though she was talking that trash, I thought as a child she was being exploited. And to me, she was a victim. And so long as something was made when she was the age of 17 and under, far as I'm concerned, because it started at what, for her 8 or 9, it could have been a lot of a shorter age than that age. At that particular time, because she was used as a pawn to help others make money, I feel like she was exploited and she was a victim. It's important for me to get that out, because this behavior with her does not come out of nowhere. It comes from a place of a child who was exploited by a parent who saw the star power in their child and threw that child out on the internet and made millions. So I have to give her the respect of saying that she was exploited, which is why I choose to put no pictures of little Tay up at all. See, here's the problem I have. Now you're a whole grown woman. So now that you want to step into big girl world, you need to take big girl consequences for what comes out of your mouth. See, we're making the business of demonizing people in a bad economy right now for going to work a 9-to-5 job, when we don't look at the other side of this, which are people applying for jobs, finding out they're ghost jobs or can't get a job at all. Because see, there's been a trend of YouTubers telling people to just lollygag and just quit your job on a whim and go chase your dream, and you're going to be happier that way. Now we see a same trend of these people, instead of saying, I shouldn't have said that, and admitting I'm wrong, I'm out here begging. Well, what does that have to do with Lil Tay, Tara? You're 18 right now, sweetheart. Next thing you know, you'll be 30. Your looks will fade. Everybody can get mad at me about this. I don't care. Now, she want to talk grown people stuff. She can take grown people's consequences. It's easy for you to sit out here and talk this trash when you're that young and the world is your oyster. Because, see, I was 18 in 1998 and I didn't have nearly the bravado these young people have now. See, the same people you're demonizing for having regular careers may get AI certifications, may get artistic certifications, and in the next 10 years, they may do better than you. See, you merely jumped on a bandwagon that was instilled in you when you were a little girl and exploited, and no one can blame you for those videos, because I saw one and I thought it was abhorrent for any parent to allow their child to be exploited in that way. But now you gonna get your grown butt on this whole internet telling people you don't know, who have real world problems, who may not want to take off their clothes for strangers, that they're failures because they didn't get their bag. What if people don't want to be famous, Lil Tay, and they don't want the bag? See, you can sit on your high horse right now and talk all that trash like other people who demonize 9 to 5. And do I work a 9 to 5? Yes, and I'm also building a business. But I work a 9 to 5. I think that's an honest, hard day's work, and there's nothing wrong with it. This is not why I'm going after her. I'm going after her on principle. You see, sometimes you become the thing you hate, so you need to be careful about demonizing people out here. Because there are young people right now who can't afford their rents, who had to get out of their apartments and be evicted. People admitting that they lost their jobs to go chase YouTube and to be influencers, and it didn't work. And AI is replacing people like you, FYI. You can be looking at a woman now, unless you know who created it. Sometimes you won't know if that was fake or real. So I can tell if it's fake or real. Some people can't. You do understand, while you're out here talking this trash about people, that AI is on its way to replace you out of the very industry you just entered. Know that, right? What I'm baffled is when I read this, she said bluntly to her 5.7 million followers. See, the thing that makes me the most mad at you is that you're sitting out here talking about how somebody's a failure, and the very money you're rested on is from those very people you call failures. You do understand that some people who gave you some of that million work 9-to-5 jobs and careers, right? They just grew up with you, some of them, and followed you from your fame as a child. Let's quit making it normal to knock people because they choose to get up and do a hard day's work. Let's make it not normal to tell people the lie that everybody can be an influencer and that anybody can do it. Look, I hold no illusions that at work there are workplace cliques. I've made plenty of videos on this channel and the Evergreen Wave. I harbor no illusions that most of you on here don't like half your coworkers. I know I don't. And on most jobs I haven't. I've gone on jobs where I didn't like most of them and couldn't get out soon enough. But you think bills are going to pay themselves? You think keeping your car running is going to pay itself? You think that those groceries, those medical bills going to pay themselves? You think the taxes are going to pay themselves? My advice to y'all who are listening to me, don't listen to trash like this. It's not because influencers can't make money. Let me put that out there, because a certain one of my followers jumped down my butt about this. I'm not saying you can't influence and not make money, but there's a fine line between the type of influencing you're doing simply because the industry she's in values youth and beauty. And no one stays young unless they die young. That just is what it is at the end of the day. You'll stay young if you die young. If not, you're going to grow old. Stuff going to fall apart. Stuff going to sag. Stuff going to get wrinkles. You will not always be young and beautiful. And whether you're beautiful or not, I'll leave men to decide that. But see, some of y'all who listen to people like this is the price you pay, because she's racking up money telling you that you're a failure. Another way of telling you you're a loser when that's not her place to do so. Get up, go work that job, go bust your behind. You do the best job you can do. And ignore these people on their 15-minute of fame high horse, because they will be humble. Even little Tay, sooner rather than later.